Well, after getting a half and half day yesterday, we got the full nice day today.
It doesn't get any better than this in the summer. Really, everybody, I'm so happy it happened on a Sunday. A lot of people could enjoy it.
You can take credit for it.
Yes, I'll take the credit.
Why not, right?
Why not? We had the cool weather a few days ago. People were upset with that, and I guess I get that. And they want some summer weather, and voila, you got it. And you're going to have a lot more coming up, folks. So we'll check the 7-day in just a few minutes. First, let's check what happened today. And it got up to 81 degrees in Boston, and many areas off to the northwest in the typical heat zone area, northwest of Boston into western Essex County, into Middlesex County, into parts of northern Worcester County and interior southern New Hampshire. That's the heat zone many times in the summer where the highest temperatures do occur. They're in the upper 80s, in fact 89 in Lawrence. Lower 80s even on much of Cape Cod, so pretty decent even though there was a little bit of a sea breeze today. It wasn't cold and it wasn't penetrating. The water is starting to warm up, and that helps out as well. Not cold sea breeze like we had back in April and May. These were the high temperatures, at least the so far observed temperatures across the United States for highs. Pretty hot, as you might expect. It's July. We won't have too much weather going on. There's a lot of thunderstorms in the south, scattered thunderstorms. We have this front on the approach, but it's not going to make it here tomorrow. There's a nice chunk of dry air behind it, but it's not going to move in here. In fact, it looks like it's going to be humid here most all of this week. But today it wasn't too bad. We'll show you the dew points in a minute. Meantime, we had some of those decorative clouds, small puffy ones are in the sky, and a lot of them disappeared on the south coast and right along the coast where the sea breeze sort of gobbled them all up and chased them away. We have all these clouds producing showers and storms approaching northern New York State, and that's where most of the action is going to be over the next 24 hours on New York State, and then eventually moving into Vermont. So watch the timestamp here. You can see we start out tomorrow morning with a lot of sunshine. There may be some areas of low clouds in parts of the Cape, and there could be some areas of ground fog inland tonight, but these showers and storms will pop up and become rather heavy, producing some good rains out in here, but that's a long way off from Boston. That's going to be happening during tomorrow afternoon. Then they sort of fall apart and die away tomorrow evening. Then it turns rather cloudy during the night. And then during the day on Tuesday, the low cloudiness burns off and yields some scattered showers and thunderstorms, but a lot of them are going to be north and west of Boston during Tuesday afternoon. So the temperatures now 79 in Boston, but 80s inland. Really beautiful summer evening coming up. These are the temperatures across the northeast, and these are your dew points in the lower 60s or upper 50s. So we got this correct that we were going to have dew points dropping a little bit today from what they were yesterday. It was rather comfortable out there, but the higher humidity is off to the southwest and it's coming our way. So tonight, mainly clear. We could see the northern lights. I'll hit more on that in just a second. Temperatures in the mid-60s or so, and this is something you could see. This was up in Maine last September with the northern lights. We had a big solar flare several days ago, and that coronal mass ejection, as it's called, coming towards Earth could produce this northern lights, but they're very difficult to forecast and pinpoint. But if you look towards the north, away from city lights late this evening, you might be able to see some of those beautiful colors, or at least seeing some white in the sky, lighting up the sky. As we go down in the 60s tonight and go up to the 80s tomorrow, almost the same temperatures today, 80 at the coast, upper 80s inland. At Fenway Park, because they got the game going on tonight, the second game going on, starting at 8:08, that'll be fine. And the next couple of nights, tomorrow night and Tuesday night, with the Blue Jays, and of course the Blue Jays are in town for 2 more games after that. Beach and boating tomorrow should be nice, 80 degrees. Don't worry about any showers or storms around here. And we got a low tide about noontime, high tide 6:20. In Cape Cod and the islands, we'll see some clouds from time to time, but I think it's going to be okay the next several days. And look at these temperatures for the next several days. They may be down a little bit on Tuesday when there could be a few more showers and storms and clouds, but overall, many areas, at least away from the ocean, are going to be close to 90 or a little bit higher Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're in for some hot and humid weather. Typically, when the hottest weather of the year happens, it's July 20th to 25th. I'll see you tonight at 11 o'clock. We'll be watching for the Northern Lights. Back to you. All right.